any pills because your pupils are real small?
No,
nothing like that. It's still cold, which I like. And Kill Lifter is great because you're drinking local. I always appreciate, 4 Peaks, kind of a local brewery. Not while driving with a straw in it.
You think you're like God right now. That's why you go to church on Sunday, right? Are you God?
I am not God.
You're totally overstepping your boundaries. I was speeding, and you're taking me to jail. And I want an apology from you, or you will be charged with. You will be charged.
Tell me what I'm going to be charged with. I'd love to know.
Welcome to the John Ligato Show. I'm John Ligato. Auditors believe that they can refuse to identify themselves unless they are about to, are committing, or have committed a crime. Is that correct?
May I ask your name, please?
I'm sorry?
What's your name?
I don't want to give it. Thank you, though.
You don't want to give your name?
Mm-mm. Are you asking me out on a date?
It's our policy to sign everybody in that comes into the lobby.
Okay, she asked for an ID. This city has a policy to require the name of people entering their building. The Supreme Court allows local governments to make policies, regulations, or even guidelines based on time, place, and manner. So in other words, they get to decide the manner in which business is conducted in that building. And in this building, it requires you to ID yourself.
How you doing?
Doing good.
All right. What's your agenda over here? What you doing over here with the camera?
What's my agenda? What's your agenda?
Step outside.
Is this a public lobby? Is this a public lobby, yes or no? So you're going to arrest me in a public lobby?
Come on.
Hold on, I'm handicapped. You can't do it like that.
Come on.
Let me walk.
Okay, I'm not going for the low-hanging fruit. Every auditor is disabled, but only when they see handcuffs.
Let me see your ID.
I don't have ID on me.
You don't have no ID?
No, sir.
All right, step over here. What the gentleman that was with you? You got a foot over there. The gentleman that was with you.
I don't have a gentleman with me.
Both of y'all walked over there together.
Who?
What's your name, man?
What's your name?
I can ask you one more time. What's your name, man?
Have I broken the law?
Yes, sir. You have.
If it's a public lobby, I have access to it. It's the First Amendment right.
Okay.
And I also ask you...
What's your name, man?
I haven't
You're not
done
going to give me
anything
your
wrong.
name?
Have I done something wrong?
Are you going to give me
What
your name?
law have I broken?
What's your name?
Sir, am I detained?
I'm finna detain you. What's your name?
Am I detained?
If you're not going to give me your name, I'm going to arrest you.
So you're going to arrest me for refusing to give ID?
That's right.
What does the court have to say about a stop and ID state? That term comes from old English vagrancy laws, where essentially it gave, whether a private citizen or law enforcement, the ability to stop and detain someone who was a suspicious night prowler or looked suspicious, and they could detain them or arrest them until that person could properly identify themselves and articulate why they were in the area and what they were doing.
This interaction is taking place in Georgia, which is a stop and ID state.
What law? Georgia law says you're supposed to have your ID on you all the time.
That's if you're driving a vehicle.
No, sir. All the time.
No, sir.
All the time. Do you have a driver's license on you?
I do not have a driver's license on me.
Turn
So you're going to arrest me. Okay.
What's your business here in Fort Valley?
I just came to take some photographs.
Take photographs?
Yeah.
For what purpose?
Just to take photographs, but this right here is a violation of my Fourth Amendment right.
It's not at all.
Absolutely it is.
No,
I don't consent to any searches.
You're being detained right now at ARS. I can articulate that you are here with bad intentions, all right?
How do you determine that?
What intentions are you here for? You just
I
told
came
me
here
that
to
you
take
take a
photographs.
picture. That's it.
Take out your front pocket from you.
I'm not reaching my pocket with you. Already got me like this. Okay. I'll turn around and let you see it. Like this.
Take it out. Take it out. Go ahead and take it out your pocket.
Are you sure?
Yeah, take it out.
All right. Do it with one hand. This is crazy.
In those states that are stop and ID states, if all of those standards have been met, that there is some sort of articulable fact that the officer can say, hey, you're breaking this law, and then the suspect does not identify themselves to the officer when asked, the officer then can give them a ticket. It might be a civil infraction. Some states treat that failure to identify as a misdemeanor, or even greater than that.
Okay, come on, partner. You're on the arrest.
Okay, for what?
Come with your passing.
Nobody asked me to leave. You do not have to have an ID
Yes, you do.
on you.
Yes, you do.
Not.
You want to give me your name?
As soon as you tell me what I'm arrested for.
You have to have a valid reason to ask me for my ID. You can't just come up and ask me for my ID.
The Georgia law says you're supposed to have ID on you all the time. You can't do that, partner. Take everything out your pocket, man. Turn the camera off. Turn the camera off.
I won't turn the camera off. You can turn it off. You still have your body cameras recording?
You got anything else on you? What is that right there?
That's my body camera.
Okay.
Just like you have yours.
All right, take it out, man.
Sir, don't request. I don't consent to any searches or seizures. I believe this is unlawful.
I want you to resist, man.
I'm just letting you know.
I wouldn't do anything to you.
You already did. You handcuffed me and you kidnapped me.
I had a
You brought me
reason.
here because I refused to tell you who I am.
Okay. All right, bro. You still not gonna tell me your name? Okay, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing.
I request counsel.
This is what's gonna happen. When you go to it, if you don't give me no information, you're gonna sit in jail until you do.
To make sure I understand, you're arresting me because I failed to give you ID.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Two things. First of all, by order of the Chief of Police, we're going to issue you a citation and release you on that citation. However, I do need to get your information for that citation to be issued.
What's the citation for?
It's going to be for disorderly conduct, all right?
Disorderly conduct?
Now,
okay, now that's...
what I need to do is, I need to get your information. Unless you want the whole world to know your name and where you live and all that stuff, I would ask you to stop live streaming.
It's going to be public information either way.
Okay, that was a lawful order. You're going to need to stop streaming so that we can get your information.
That's not the request I was asking.
It's a lawful order now.
So you're telling me I have to turn off while you're looking? Okay.
For booking purposes, yes. Have a seat right there. Are any of your other cameras live streaming or live recording at this point in time? Have a seat right there. Do you have a driver license or any other form of identification on your person?
No, I do not.
Okay. What is your full name? It is required by law in order for me to issue the citation. I can't just issue it to John Doe.
Aren't you allowed to do a description?
Your description is included on there, but your name is needed for it to be entered into our system so that you're on our docket for court. That way, if you fail to show up for court, we have a way of properly notifying you that you have a warrant, or the next time you have contact with law enforcement, you'll be known to have a warrant.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Okay. Again, so is it law that I'm required to have to do so? If it's law, I'll be happy. I'll give it to you. If it's not, I prefer not to.
As part of our procedures and policy, which is covered by law.
Procedures and policy.
As far as our procedures and policy, which are covered by law,
that's not
you're required to provide your information for this citation, yes.
Okay, so you're saying that under Georgia law, I have to give that information. Is that correct?
In order to receive this citation, you do.
What if I mean, I don't want the citation. Do I
Okay,
have to?
you've already been told what the options are as far as getting a citation, bonding out, things of that nature. At this point, we're trying to issue a citation and release you on that citation.
Okay.
So all we need is your information for the citation to be written.
All right. You need the first full name, or what I go by?
Full name. You're being a little facetious right now, sir.
Because I was
and
just
you're being a little bit redundant.
For no reason,
and I'm asking your name.
Me with disorderly conduct.
The only way that I can document the contact with you, sir, is if I have your name.
The reason why he contacted me was because I was suspicious, and then he said I was being arrested because I was taking photographs there. Now you're charging me with disorderly conduct.
By order of the Chief of Police. By order of the Chief of Police. The Chief of Police is Lawrence Spurgeon. By order of Chief of Police, I'm issuing you a citation for disorderly conduct. Okay.
Okay.
And in order to issue that citation, I need your name. And in order for me to have your name correct, I don't. Your home address, please. Okay.
I'm asking a question.
What's your home address, please? What's your home address, please? What's your home address, please? What is your home address, please?
Am I required by law to give it to you?
In order for me to complete my documentation, you are.
Am I required by law to
What is your home address, please, sir?
If I'm required by law to
What is your home address, please?
The auditor provided his vita because he knew that this police department wouldn't cave to an avalanche of legal threats made by some Google lawyer.
This basically says that you're not allowed to be on that property or in that building any further. If you have business conduct, you can call and have an officer escort you there.
Who's issuing this to me?
The city of Fort Valley is
on behalf of who? Because there has to be a complaint.
The mayor and city council.
You know, whatever you believe, whether you support audits or don't, can we agree that this particular auditor has pushed his personal beliefs to a point of nausea? These arguments that he's making should be made in court. The John Ligato Show is being broadcast from outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. If you like the show, subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything, and we don't ask for personal information. Semper Fidelis.